This week on VA News, we have these stories and more.
The job looms large for VA's next secretary.
A Miami group helps returning veterans transition by providing them homes.
And a look at a seldom discussed step in the application process for the Carey Excellence Awards.
Hello, I'm Carmen Cordova from the Office of Administration. We also have a look at this year's Golden Age Games in the Deep South.
And I'm Roger Lockhart with the Office of Information and Technology. This is VA News.
By the time you see this, Robert McDonald may be the new Secretary of Veterans Affairs. President Obama had nominated McDonald prior to producing this show, and there is talk of a quick confirmation. Either way, we'll give you a quick glance at the nominee here. Robert McDonald is not a Washington insider. He has never been elected to public office, and this is his first appointment. He is a graduate of West Point and a 5-year veteran of the Army Rangers. The 33 years since have been with Procter & Gamble as an executive in Asia, Europe, and the United States. He rose to the top of the 127,000 employees at the consumer products company, well known for cleaning and personal hygiene products. He resigned only when he thought that was the only thing that would bring change. Here is what he said the day the president announced he was his choice to guide VA through tough times.
We need to put care for the veteran at the center of everything that we do at Veterans Affairs. At Procter & Gamble, we always focus on our customer. At the VA, the veteran is our customer, and we must all focus all day, every day, on getting them the benefits and the care that they've so earned.
Here's a really wonderful story on the efforts of a group called Building Homes for Heroes, which aims to ensure that returning warriors to South Florida have a home waiting for them. Miami VA Medical Center videographer Adam Poitras is responsible for shooting, producing, and getting it to us. Thanks, Adam.
Marine Staff Sergeant Rafael Fernandez was severely injured in Iraq in 2003. Faced with challenges as he transitioned to civilian life, Rafael sought help at the Miami VA.
Welcome home!
Staff at the VA paired Rafael with Building Homes for Heroes, and 8 months later, the Fernandez family received the keys to their new mortgage-free home.
Once they get injured, it's like, what do we do now for a home? Oftentimes the family is uprooted due to the nature of the injuries. Spouses no longer work, kids are out of school, and the veteran is unable to work. And so this provides a strong foundation for them to begin rebuilding their lives, not having to worry about putting a roof over their head.
Awesome. It was great. I cannot say thank you enough, really. There's no words to say thank you. There's this unbelievable.
Building Homes for Heroes worked with volunteers and businesses in the local community to get the house ready for Rafael and his family.
Glad to be a part of it. I'm no hero. I did my job, and I will still do it again if I have the abilities to do it. The real heroes here are the ones who actually make stuff happen for us.
They have gone through so much for their country. They have sacrificed body, mind, and sometimes soul to defend our country. And they shouldn't have to worry about where their family's going to be and if they're going to be safe.
You guys are going to have your own room.
You have to start someplace to correct everything, and I think this is a really good place to start.
Building Homes for Heroes hope to build or modify 25 homes for veterans this year.
Wow.
Reporting from Homestead, Florida, I'm Adam Poitras.
Is your office or facility thinking about applying for the prestigious Carey Excellence Award for Performance? Do you think your office or facility has what it takes?
We asked VA News correspondent Melody Mercer to use her home office, the VA Insurance Center in Philadelphia, as a starting place to show you a stage of the competition usually only seen by those competing. The Insurance Center is a 2-time Carey winner and one of this year's Carey Leadership in Excellence Award winners.
The Carey process starts with a 50-page application. Applications that garner enough points then get a site visit. Today, I'll take you behind the scenes of our site visit, or behind the door, to let you see exactly what the examiners are looking for.
We come to a facility to highlight their strengths and their outstanding practices. We also come to a facility to help point out and bring to their attention opportunities for improvement, vulnerabilities that they may have identified or perhaps not seen.
Preparation for the site visit has helped the office, but even before the site visit, it's the applying for the award, going through the application criteria, looking at how you process different types of work, looking at how you train your employees, looking at all aspects of your organization. It helps you think about it, it helps you document it, and it helps you look for ways to improve it. And then further on, once we were awarded the site visit, we take a look back to make sure that we're doing what we say, plus the site visit also helps us show the examiners some of the things that you really can't put into an application.
Carey is a 12-month process that involves many people.
We recruit VA employees and people outside of VA to become examiners. We train the examiners through web-based training to learn how to read an application and how to critique an application. Site visits are determined by the high-scoring facilities in that particular year. We're here today to validate what was written up, see if what was written during the consensus week is still applicable, or if something needs to be modified and changed, or if it stays the same.
To do this, examiners meet with employees, ask questions, and observe processes.
The examiners are looking for some really, really tough things.
Was it worth it?
We'll find out at the end, but being a new manager in a new division, okay, and with the changes that the organization has seen in the last year, Carey gave us an opportunity, okay, it was almost essential for us to take a look at ourselves, document our processes, take a good look where we want to be in the future, okay, and Carey brings all that into your organization as you're working through the application process.
Yeah, opportunities for improvement in processes.
The two-day visit ends with examiners briefing senior leaders on their observations.
They're really quite awesome, and I love Victor's. Can I take it with me?
But that's not the end of the process.
After the site visit, we take all this information back. It again goes to a judge who validates what we have done here this week and ensures that we graded properly. And once that's done, it comes back to the program office, and we send our recommendations to the secretary, who makes the final decision.
Benefit of going through the Carey application is the taking a look at yourself, okay, and putting a process to everything you do.
It does take a lot of investment. It does take a lot of time. It's not an easy process, but the results, I think, are very rewarding in the sense that it gives you an idea of where you stand against some of the best organizations in the country.
If more of VA were to participate in Carey, the things that we could do, the streamlining, the money savings, the leadership participation, and even employee morale, I truly believe would skyrocket. And that's my goal, is to get it out to more facilities and make it available and make people understand what it is. That's what I want to do.
The National Veterans Golden Age Games were held in Fayetteville, Arkansas a couple of weeks ago. The youthful exuberance of the over 50 crowd captivated the northern Arkansas city that is home to the University of Arkansas Razorbacks. Here's a look at some of the activities.
I hit one good shot. One great shot got me hooked. And I've been playing now probably about 35 years. The National Veterans Golden Age Game really helped save my life. I had MRSA in 2010 and I was paralyzed for a couple months. And my physical therapist, she suggested that I join the National Golden Age Game because it's designed to better the health for the veterans. And I did. And at that time I was still weak, you know, didn't know where I was gonna make it the next day. But once I joined, it gave me a purpose. And that purpose was to, you know, to live a better quality life. And that's by exercising, eating right, you know, and you know, just doing things emotionally, physically, and interacting with other veterans is great. Camaraderie is great.
I was in the U.S. Army. I was a medic over in Vietnam. After I came home, I pretty much kept to myself for 40 years about it. I never talked about it or anything. And since I got into these here groups and that, I'm finally letting it out. In the PTSD group that I was with in that there, it turned my whole life around. From an alcoholic to quit drinking, where I'm competing, and I just love the competition to be with, even though this is my first time ever swimming. It's not the idea of winning a medal or anything. To me, it's the bonding part that with all my brothers and sisters that are here competing. It's just so nice that most of us feel the same way in that there. It's not the how good we do, it's who we're doing it with in that there, and it's just a nice time.
McCaskey. Here. Through my primary care physician, got a referral to the Sports Adaptive Medicine Clinic. I have PTSD and some fibromyalgia and some other issues. And just the activity in sport loosened up the joints, kept me working, kept me mobile, got me in really in better shape. I have 3 bikes on my own, and I just ride single speeds. My teacher sings big bikes too, so that was an advantage for me. And I ride every day about 12 miles, but mostly flatland, mountain bikes and street bikes. If you have some health issues, talk to your primary care physician, get a referral to the adaptive medicine program. They've got all sorts of sports besides bicycling, swimming. There's a lot of different things you can do without much background in it. It gets you moving, gets you mobile, gets you in better shape, get your mind right. It's just a good all-around program. And if you do good at it, come to the games like this, go back home, tell a veteran, say, hey, you can do this, I did it, and just let the whole thing play forward with more and more veterans get involved in it, and let it grow bigger and better. I know now how to prepare better for next year, and I'll be back next year, and I'll do better next year. You go watch your teammates cheer them on, they come watch you, cheer you on, and it works out really well that way. A lot of camaraderie.
From the Local Heroes campaign, established by KCET Link and Union Bank in Los Angeles. The campaign began as a means to thank those who give back to their communities and to encourage good deeds by others. Joe Leal is an Army combat veteran of the Iraq War who began Vet Hunters to help end the shame of homelessness for American defenders.
My name is Joe Leal. I'm a U.S. Army Iraq combat veteran, and I'm the founder of the Vet Hunters Project. Vet Hunters' purpose is to prevent and end veteran homelessness, to prevent suicides, to inspire and educate others that there are ways to help out homeless veterans and people in need. The words homeless and veteran should never go together because it's an insult to my service, their service, all the fallen and their families. And since we started this project, we have prevented and placed over 1,200 veterans.
How many years have you been homeless, brother?
I'm going my 11th year.
11th year?
Yeah, it's home here. No.
We don't call ourselves outreach. We call ourselves search and rescue teams. We will do this until our very last breath. Homeless veterans are the sons and daughters of America. Let's treat them that way.
Did you know the Patterson Foundation, a locally based philanthropic organization, built the magnificent Patriot Plaza at the Sarasota National Cemetery? The Patriot Plaza is a covered 2,800-seat amphitheater for patriotic ceremonies, special events, and larger services. The Patterson Foundation donated the $12 million project to VA, including $2 million for commissioned art and a $1 million endowment for future maintenance. Patriot Plaza was full for its dedication on June 28th. The commissioned artwork depicts and honors the military experience. Photographs and artworks are incorporated in vertical stone tablets with carved messages to inspire visitors with messages about the tests for military life, including support, mission, order, challenges, morale, resilience, democracy, sacrifice, integrity, teamwork, guidance, courage, endurance, and service. The 295-acre Sarasota National Cemetery was dedicated in 2008 and began burials in 2009. Nearly 9,000 veterans and eligible family members have been buried at the cemetery to date. That's all we have for this week's show. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Carmen Cordova.
And I'm Roger Lockhart. Have a great day and rest of your week. And thank you for all you do for our nation's veterans.